Hello everyone, in this video we are going to install update Xampp in Windows for PHP 8 and Laravel 9. So first thing is we are going to install Xampp. Okay, so if you don't have Xampp right now in your system, in your Windows, then we can able to install it. So there are few steps that we are going to take. So first of all, I'm going to search install Xampp in my Windows laptop here in Google. So I'm going to open this link apachefriends.org. So you can also open this link. Okay, so I'm going to type this one here, open this link from where we can download the Xampp for our Windows. Okay, so here we can see that Xampp for Windows. So we are going to download the latest version of Xampp, that is 8.1.1, so that it will support PHP 8. So ultimately we able to install Laravel 9 because Laravel 9 requires PHP 8 version. So we are going to install this latest version of Xampp for Windows. So I'm going to click on download, and we can see that it will take few seconds to download. It depends upon your internet speed. Okay, so see, first we are going to install the Xampp. So I'm going to check in my drive that in my G drive there is no Xampp, so I can install it. So now my Xampp exe file is ready. I can open in file explorer here in my Windows 7 laptop. Okay, yeah, here it is. So I'm going to double click to install it. Okay, so now it has come. I will click on OK, then next, then next. So it is asking to select a folder where we can able to install Xampp. So I am going to select my drive. I want to install it in G drive, so I'm going to select the G drive here. Then I will continue, next, next, next. So simply you are required to click on all the next steps, and see, it will start installing. Now it will take few minutes to install the Xampp. So in the meantime, I am telling you that if we want to update the Xampp, then which steps we can take. Okay, so here, see, here simply you can open, and here we can download. See, we can download that Xampp, this one we can download for Windows. Okay, we can download. See, I will. Okay, after that we can install by selecting drive where Xampp is not already there, not already exists. Okay, so make sure that Xampp is not already exist in your drive, because we are installing the Xampp new version. Okay, we are not updating the Xampp. Okay, so these steps we are required to take. So it will take few minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you the steps that we are required to take for updating Xampp. Okay, update Xampp without losing data. Okay, so we are required to update Xampp most of the time without losing data. So see, we are going to install the Xampp, but first we are going to take the backup of the Xampp. So first thing is we are going to take the backup of all the databases. Okay, take backup of all databases that we are going to run our previous Xampp, our current Xampp, and we'll take the backup of all the databases. Okay, so next step is we are going to take backup of all the files. They take backup of all our projects, of all projects, okay, located in htdocs folder. So we are going to take the backup of all project located in the htdocs folder. So this is the our next step. Now we are ready to uninstall this app. Now we are going to uninstall. Now we have the backup of both database and files. Now we can uninstall the current Xampp. Okay, so after that we are going to repeat these steps. Okay, so we are going to repeat these steps. Now I am going to copy this step we are going to take while updating the Xampp. Okay, so this is our fourth step. Okay, after that we will open the website and will download the news app, and finally we are going to download for Windows. Okay, open this website and download, and finally install. Okay, install. We are going to install in the same drive now. Okay, we are going to install in that drive where earlier Xampp exists. Okay, because now that current Xampp does not exist, so we are going to install this Xampp, install new Xampp in the same drive where earlier Xampp exists. In the same drive where earlier Xampp exists, and now we can import the databases. Import databases to new Xampp. Okay, new PHPMyadmin. Okay, PHPMyadmin, and also we are going to copy and move back files to new htdocs folder. Okay, new htdocs folder or to htdocs folder of new Xampp. So these are the steps we are going to take while updating the Xampp. Okay, so we need to make sure that we are going to take the backup of all the databases and projects. This is very crucial step because we can't uninstall the current Xampp without taking the backup. Okay, after that we can uninstall and install new Xampp. So we are going to see, still it is going, so it will take a few more seconds, so wait for few more minutes. Okay, so here we will select the public as well. Okay, we will give it allow access, and it will continue installation. It can take 5 to 10 minutes, depends upon the speed of your system as well. Okay, we can check now. Our Xampp has been installed, so it is asking us, do you want to start the control panel now? Okay, we will click on finish, and it will show us the control panel screen now. Okay, it has been shown here. Okay, so I'm going to start this one. Okay, both. So I will click on public network, allow access. So we can see both are running fine, Apache as well as MySQL. So I'm going to check here localhost, that whether it is running fine or not, and here PHP info, and we can see we able to install Xampp with PHP version 8.1.1. okay, so now we can able to install Laravel 9 as well, and another latest PHP frameworks as well. Okay, so you can check here in PHP info that we able to install PHP version 8.1. okay, so now I am also telling you that if we want to update the Xampp, here you can see the folder of Xampp is there. So if we want to update the Xampp, then how we can take the backup? Okay, so there are two ways to take the backup. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to stop this one right now. I will run the earlier Xampp, that is here in my F drive. So I'm going to run this one. Okay, so both are running. So I am going to check the version of my earlier Xampp. I'm going to close this one, and now again I'm going to do this one, and we'll click on see 7.2 version is my earlier Xampp is 7.2 version. So first thing, I want to take the backup. Okay, so I will go to PHPMyadmin and can take the backup of all the databases. Okay, so I will go to PHPMyadmin. So it is opening. So here, see, I will click on databases and I'm going to click on select all option here, check all. Okay, and click on export. Then it will take the backup of all the databases together. Okay, so we can also take one by one. Like if I will start with this project like city, so I'm going to take the backup of this one. Like if I will select the project first and then going to click on export. Okay, so so here I am going to click on go, then I able to download the backup for one of the project. Okay, you can see the ct.sql, so it will take only few seconds and I able to download for this one. So in the same way I able to download for all the projects. Okay, one by one. Like for dating, I will click on dating and will export this one. Okay, so like this one I will click on go. So one by one we can able to take the backup of all the databases like this. Okay, so later on we can import as well. So in the same way we are going to take the backup of all the folders located in the htdocs. Okay, so here I am going to take the backup of all the folders. So what I will do, I will just simply copy all the files, will take all the files and move them outside the Xampp, or I can even copy them to some other folder. Like I'm going to show you, like we are already having the new Xampp. Now if I want to shift my project like this one sample 6, I want to shift from here to my new drive, or this ecom 6 project. Okay, so let me copy these two project, ecom 6 and sample 6, to here to the new drive. Okay, I can simply do that here, Xampp htdocs. Okay, so here I can copy this. We can also move, if we are moving to the same drive then we can easily move. Okay, but if we are moving to the another drive then it will take the same time. So it is better if we are going to copy that folders. Okay, so it will take time, depends upon the files. Okay, so it is always better if we can zip that and then move that that files. Okay, so we can see that how much time it is taking. So it is still discovering. So I'm going to close this one and going to first zip and then move. I'm going to show you Xampp htdocs, and here like this one, I will just simply zip this one. I can rar also, I can zip also. Okay, I am going to do like this, add to ecom.rar. Okay, so that it will not take much time. So in the same way, I can move the files, I can import the databases. Now I'm going to stop from here. I will open that G drive where we have installed new Xampp. Okay, I'm going to open this one, start this one, and we'll check it out now. Localhost once again, and here PHPMyadmin. Now I will try to import the databases here. Okay, first I am going to create the databases that I have downloaded. So I'm going to open these two databases that I want to import now, that I have exported earlier. Okay, so its database name is dating. So I will create dating here, create, and now I can import from here, from the downloads folder, modify dating. Okay, so that I can able to import the MySQL database, dating database. So it will take few minutes, depends upon the speed of the system. So this has been done. You can see we able to import the complete database, dating database, in our new Xampp PHPMyadmin. Okay, so in the same way we can create the CD database as well. The backup we have taken for one more database. Okay, we can simply create this one CT, and we'll create this one, and now we can import the backup that we have taken earlier, this one CT. Okay, and click on go. It will take few minutes, depends upon the speed of the system. So you can also install new Xampp in the same drive after taking the backup of the databases and the folders, and make sure that you will uninstall and then install the new Xampp in the same drive. Okay, so right now I have installed the Xampp in the new drive, but still we can take the backup from the old Xampp and to convert those projects to the new Xampp, because whenever we install the new Xampp, there are always the current projects we are working on, so we always want to move those projects to the new Xampp. So this is the process that we can able to move the projects from the old Xampp to the new Xampp. Okay, so that we can also work on the new projects that belongs to PHP 8, new version of PHP. Okay, there are some of the project that supports PHP 7. So so new as well as the old projects will work, like in Laravel 9. This new Xampp will work. Okay, new Xampp will support Laravel 9, so we can able to create new projects in Laravel 9, and our earlier projects will also work. Okay, so now we can see we can able to zip that folder that we are earlier taking this one in F drive, Xampp htdocs, and see here, see ecom.rar file is now generated. Now we can simply copy this one and we'll paste inside the htdocs folder of the new Xampp, like this one. Okay, now we can simply unzip it here. We can simply extract in this folder. Okay, so we can simply extract inside this folder. So extracting will take only few minutes. Okay, so we can also check that CT database is still import. It depends upon the size of the database and speed of the system. So this is the way we can able to export and import database. We can export database from the earlier PHPMyadmin, earlier Xampp, and we can import database of the new Xampp. Okay, and also we can copy the files from the htdocs folder of the earlier Xampp and move them to the new Xampp. Okay, so this is the way you need to do. Okay, it's done. Now we can check the files. See the ecom folder, we able to get all the files of ecom folder here in new Xampp. Okay, so these are the files. Okay, these are the Laravel files, we able to get it here. Okay, so also we able to import the file. It will take few minutes. So this is the process that we need to execute if we want to take backup from our old Xampp to the new Xampp. So we need to take these few steps. Okay, so like I have told you that we have taken the backup of all databases, we have taken the backup of all projects. Instead of uninstalling, we have not uninstalled, but we can uninstall if we are located on the same drive. But here our Xampp is located in the new drive, so we have not uninstalled. If we want to install here, then we are going to uninstall this one after taking the backup of all the databases and all the folders located in htdocs. Okay, so here we will take the backup of all the folder, and after taking the backup we are going to uninstall this one. So here, see here, this is, so from here we can uninstall this Xampp after taking the backup of all the projects and databases, and then we are going to install the new Xampp like we have installed earlier. And after installing that new Xampp here in the same drive, and then we can move back the backups to the htdocs folder, and we are going to import the databases in the same way. See, it is taking too much time, so there is the another way that we can use to import the database. If such thing is happening, then I am going to tell you another way that we can import. So see, if the database is too heavy, we can import that database with the command prompt as well. So I'm going to show you that how to do that. See, I'm going to, this is the 6 MB database, so I am going to copy this one in G drive. Here in any of the drive you can copy, and after that what I am going to do, I am going to make, first of all, going to make all the tables empty. Okay, so from here I will make it empty so that there is no confliction at all. So here I will click on yes. Now our database is empty, as we want to import the new database from the command prompt. Okay, so make sure the database is empty. ct database it is. So I am going to tell you that we are going to run here command prompt. So I'm going now in F drive. See, the Xampp is in G drive. Sorry, I'm going G drive. Now I will open cd Xampp MySQL bin. Okay, so I am going to use, I'm going to run the MySQL -u root. Okay, like this. Now I am going to use the database where I want to import. I will use the cd database, and here I am going to use the path source, and where my new database new SQL file exists, it exists in G drive, ct.sql. Okay, so these are the steps. Now see, it will take few minutes. It has started. So it is saying it's already exists. Okay, so it has been started. Okay, so you can see, so these steps will import the complete database. Okay, whether it is 10 MB, whether it is 20 MB. So steps are like if the database is heavier, so if we want to import big database, then follow these steps. Okay, run command prompt. Okay, then after that execute these commands like run MySQL from your Xampp folder. Like we have done, we are in G drive. So we straight away go in that folder cd Xampp MySQL pin. Okay, after that we are going to run that MySQL minus u root, and after that we are going to use the database. Okay, here database name will come. Okay, and after that source where our new file exists, like our file exists in G drive, like ct.sql. okay, means our db.sql, whatever the database, it's SQL file. So these are the steps. Okay, so first of all we are going to run the MySQL from the Xampp folder. Okay, in command prompt we will go to that drive, that particular drive. Okay, like we have gone to the G drive. Okay, so see here, I'm going to show you now, it has gone. So these steps you need to take. Here we can this. Okay, so it must be in G drive, like wherever your Xampp exists we will go to that drive. Okay, so these are the steps we need to take if we want to import the big database. Okay, so you can take these steps, and if you will find any issue you can surely contact me. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.